There it is.
There we are. What's up, everyone?
Hi, everyone.
Summer's here. We're talking about trends tonight. We got them all for you.
That's right.
Of course we do.
Rookie mistake. Turn our volume on.
I got a ton of men's trends for you. Karen's got some women's trends. We didn't write a board tonight because there's just too much to fit on a whiteboard. So I'm looking down at the notebook. So is she. We're going to go through these trends real quick and show you what's going on with the summertime clothing.
Because it's almost summertime.
Yeah. So before
Where does time go?
I know. It's crazy. So before we get into all the nitty gritty, all that good stuff tonight, let's get the business out of the way. So if you guys are new here, definitely consider subscribing to our channel. We talk about Poshmark and reselling all the time. We are on live every Friday, and we put videos up throughout the week. We have a new format of video coming to the channel, which we're really excited about. What we've been doing is going out to local thrift stores, interviewing the owner, finding out where their proceeds go, where their money goes, all that good stuff, and then doing a tour through the thrift stores.
Keep going.
And so we're going to put those videos up, show you what's going on. It's pretty, we're pretty excited about it. I hope you guys get excited about it too. Yeah, they're all vlog format. We're bringing Ty with us, the little Ty guys in there, all that good stuff. So take a look out for those. Those should be a lot of fun.
Family thrifting vlog.
If you guys are new here, there's a link, first link in the description for our email list. Definitely click that link. Get on that email list. We will send you a free 6-part Poshmark workshop right to your email just for signing up for that email list. Can't get them on YouTube. It shows you how we run a Poshmark business right out of our house. Those videos are really awesome. They're not available on YouTube. So sign up for that email list and you will get those videos. And you'll also get emails from us showing you what we're doing, what we're going to do in the future. It's pretty cool.
We got our flamingo lit up this week.
We do.
Yes, I remembered. No, Jay remembered. Jay remembered to turn on.
I did.
It is on. Yes.
What's up, Penthouse and Pavement? What's up, Elisa Goldman? What's up, Gabby? What's up, Northwest? NW Purple Sparkles, Nicole, Milko, Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
Hi, Desiree, Mary Marlowe, Barbara. What's going on? Who's new?
Taylor.
Oh, Taylor's new. I just saw that. You're right. What's up, Taylor? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Tyler, how you doing?
Yes. Good job.
Are you talking about Karen's or mine? I'm sure you're talking about Karen's.
What?
Christina Orozco says your shirt is awesome.
Yay.
My shirt's a little boring tonight, so I know it must be Karen's.
I almost changed it. I was like, look at you all spiffy, and I'm just wearing a t-shirt. But guess what? This t-shirt rocks. So it's all good.
All right, guys. So we're going to jump right into it. Oh, the Pink Jeep. I didn't recognize your name, so I'm glad you made it live. I thought you were new here tonight.
Yay.
I saw you when we first came in, and I'm like, I don't recognize that name, but it's a pretty cool name. I'm probably remember it if she's been here before. So welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in.
I want to start.
You want to start? Go ahead.
So I almost changed my shirt, but then I didn't change my shirt because I realized it's kind of relevant. One trend, and this has been kind of trendy, but it's carrying over into the summer, is tie-dye. It's tie-dyed. It is. I didn't know it, but I'm trendy with my Star Wars t-shirt. Yeah, and not just colorful tie-dye, but neutral tie-dye.
Like neutral tie-dyes.
Tans into blacks into like the neutral palette. They make them.
Non-traditional tie-dyes.
Yes. Yeah. That's also fabulous for people who don't want to look like a 70s hippie. You know, that tie-dye color is not their thing. Neutral tie-dyes are pretty much for everyone, and it's not so bold and in your face.
Yep.
And those are also in for the summertime.
Right on trend. Yeah, Christina Roscoe, may the 4th be with you too. I can't wait for that day. We binge watch Star Wars all day long on that day. It's great. Anyway, so let's jump into a men's trend real quick. We're going to go maybe back and forth tonight. So I'm going to start with, I have my list kind of organized down into shirts, pants, bottoms, and all that stuff. So we're going to start with the shorts, the easiest and most obvious men's accessory clothing item for the summer. So pastels are in. Think like lime greens and oranges and pinks and blues. And that's going to give you that preppy look. If you want to steer away from the preppy look, athletic shorts for athleisure are in. Black and blue shorts are a good alternative to the preppy look. We're going to give you some style, but you're not going to look like one of those frat boys. So, and of course, a nice pair of jeans will work too. So, and it's pretty much shorts and what you do to avoid preppies.
Like he was explaining it to me, and I was like, oh, like Rhode Island, like breakers.
Yeah, like the Newport, Rhode Island look.
I was like, I don't know why that, we're in Connecticut, so like that popped in my head. And I'm like, I picture that's what people would walk around in. Maybe not if you're from there. I apologize, but that's what's in my head.
One more thing, and this is my most hated issue ever, is the denim shorts. They're on trend. Cut off shorts. Wear them if you want to. They're on trend right now. I just picked up a couple of denim shorts to put in my closet. Very unique denim shorts, actually. But denim shorts, nonetheless, I wasn't happy about it because I don't like denim shorts. You never liked them. And I think they're ugly.
We got those pair of True Religion cutoffs.
The cutoffs, yeah, I saw the list of those.
Bins, and he thought they were women's.
I thought they were women's,
the entire time he was like, authenticate these. And I was like, yeah, they're fine. And I knew they were cutoffs because they were a standard jean name of True Religion, but like hacked off. And I had no idea he didn't know. And I put him in his pile. And he's like, why are you giving your shorts? I'm like, those aren't women's shorts. Those are men cutoffs.
Now, on the opposite end, I'm going to go on one more trend real quick so we can get those through quick.
Out of order.
On the opposite end of shorts, we got the pants. So you're looking for chinos and light wash jeans, also black pants. Same rules apply for chinos. Pastels are in, so look for pastels if you want to do the preppy look. You can't go wrong with a khaki and nice gray chinos look nice in the summer too. So you don't be afraid to get different color chinos and spice it up. You don't just have to wear the khaki all the time.
All right, ladies, we have all heard of the LBD. Babe, what's an LBD?
A little black dress.
So summertime is not about the LBD. It's about the LWD, the little white dress. Yes, this is a thing. I didn't know so much, but today I was sourcing and I found an LWD. It's a Zara. Oh, it's backwards. Zara, very simple white dress. Who knew this was going to be a haul? He's like, why are you bringing clothes in here? I'm like, because I have trendy stuff. It is a Zara white simple dress. LWD. Love it.
I'm glad you sold Hudson's 10 minutes after putting them up. They are great jeans to list and sell.
Nice.
Midwest Candy. Yeah, it's a
very nice.
Good jean to look out for. All right, so we got the little white dress for the women. We'll go into the top side for the men, the upper half. Polos are never going to go off trend. They're going to be there forever. A solid polo is a good look. It's going to give you that preppy look again. So ways to avoid the preppy look with polos are to wear a tight, tailored polo. I have them written down right here. So play the style down with neutral colors, a tailored fit, and a pair of jeans to avoid the preppy look. So, instead of chinos or shorts, just put a pair of jeans on and it kind of dresses it up a little bit, which is weird because jeans do the opposite usually, but it works.
Yeah, it kind of evens
it out. It evens it out a little bit.
Balance.
Right. As far as button-ups go, long sleeve button-ups, you're going to look for plaids, but summertime plaids, the yellows, the greens, the pinks, the reds. And patterns are in right now. Solid colors are in too, but you want to look for more higher quality solid colors. And Hawaiian, as far as patterns go, stay away from Hawaiian shirts and bowling shirts, but floral prints are hot right now. So florals don't necessarily mean Hawaiian. You can get a floral print shirt and a Hawaiian print shirt, and they're two totally different things. Floral is on trend. Big, bright, colorful floral pattern shirts are hip and trendy right now for men. So if you can find those Robert Graham shirts, short sleeve shirts anywhere, there are a ton of floral prints like that. Those are a great item to look out for right now, because it's just the perfect time to wear them.
So next, feathers/fringe. The people have been accessorizing on the runways and hitting the stores. Fringe. I've even seen fringe, like leather-ish fringe on bathing suits. Like, how are you going to swim with like fringe hanging off you? Doesn't that I would imagine that being weird. Fringe or feathers. Fringe or feathers. I had to put them together because it's not the entire outfit that's a fringe or the entire outfit that's a feather. They're like more, the designers have been accessorizing clothing with them and adding them to their clothing. I've seen feathers on jeans, not personally, not in real life, but I've seen online, like a cut off jean like at the ankle with feathers coming out of the bottom. I'm like, who wants Big Bird coming out of their pant? Like, not my own personal taste, but hey, if you're into the feather, rock that feather this summer.
Beth S, thanks for the purchase. I love it when YouTubers buy stuff from me. It's awesome. I hope you enjoyed what you got. I hope it's fit your standards and everything was accurately described and all that good stuff. And accept it when you can. Don't worry about it.
Christine says it's gonna snow where she's at. Oh man.
All right, so we're going on to shoes with me. So shoes are pretty simple. They're these trends are never going away. They're always there for the summer. Vans, boat shoes, nothing new here. Vans, you want to keep to the subtle colors. So like a classic white and black Van is you can't go wrong with white and black. But if you want to dress it up a little bit, maybe a paler red or a blue or a subtle color, nothing too loud and vibrant, but the colors that are going to kind of be neutral and quiet.
So for women's shoes, heels, but shorter heels are in. Lower heels in naturals and nudes are making a comeback. Think about like kitten heels that with a sandal front, you know, like not a closed toe heel, but like a sandal heel in nudes and naturals. Very walkable. You're walking along the boardwalk. You don't want to be walking along the boardwalk in a 4-inch stiletto. Think about more like kitten heel, or even maybe a 3-inch heel. Shorter heels, but still thin, like thin stiletto-ish heels. Not the thick, chunky heels. You've been doing a bunch in a row. I'm like, wow.
So we got a comment over here. I just want to address it and ask you the question because the comment is, I know ripped jeans are out, but ripped jean shorts will seem to be in. Is that right? Now, are ripped jeans really out? Because I think there's still light distressing is still on trend right now.
Yes. So people, when it concerns like complete destruction, like there are
totally destroyed, yeah,
like a complete like knee blowout,
like old Abercrombie stuff with the paint, oil stains, and all that.
Been like going out and out and out. But subtle distressing is still in.
A shredded hole by the knee with a little thread across it, or
but like, you know, the kind of hole that doesn't show skin, but shows like the rest of the denim behind it, and it's small. That's still acceptable, and people still buy it. Or the kind of distressing where they kind of kind of distrust the hem, like around like the pockets and stuff. You see like it's not like really a hole, but it's like they rub it kind of.
Yeah. So if you look at it as a rule of thumb, high end designer denim that's distressed is always going to be on trend. Well, I can't say always on trend, but will be on trend for some time and will sell.
Like you can never go wrong with the Levi's cutoff short.
Most of the designer denim
not ever going to go out of trend.
Most of the designer denim that is distressed lightly. They don't go too, obviously they want to stay on trend, so they don't go too hardcore with it. So designer denim that's distressed is a good trendy item.
But with jean shorts, you know, most jean shorts like cutoffs, people that actually cut them off, that's a classic style like Levi's. I still cut Levi's. They sell whenever I do them. I think Robin just said, tried making shorts out of jeans. And well, dork, she said, Robin, you're not a dork. It's okay to cut jeans.
Milko, I saw your comment, by the way. I'll get to the Robert Graham shorts in 1 second.
But slightly longer inseam shorts have been making their way in. Last summer and this summer, they're starting to reappear. You know, not booty shorts for women. So if you think about jean cutoff shorts, it's rare that you find a woman's jean cutoff short with a 4-inch inseam or longer, like kind of like a Bermuda short, but not as long. Slightly longer inseams are more appropriate inseams, I guess you could say. That's what's in for shorts.
Buffalo Shark Reseller says, I sell destroyed distressed jeans as well as no distressing. Even thrash jeans, just totally destroyed jeans sell. So let's real quick with that. Just because something is on trend doesn't mean it's not it's going to sell, and just because something is off trend doesn't mean that it's not going to sell. There's an eye for every item out there. Mm-hmm. Somebody is going to see your item and they're going to want to buy it regardless of what the trend is. Maybe, you know, and that's an interesting point too. Trends kind of vary from region to region and throughout the country. So just because we're talking about these trends here, these are trends that come straight out of California and New York. These are going to be your regular run-of-the-mill trends. We just do research on the internet for them. You guys can do the same thing.
I subscribe to fashion magazines. I read them every month. I get them. But
keep an eye on what's selling in your region, because there could be a different trend in your region, and you might be able to find a ton of that stuff in the thrift store. So always do your trend research. We're just giving you the basics right now, but there's a lot more to it than just that, and everything is going to eventually sell. Remember,
like if you find a really awesome pair of jeans that has like a blown out knee and it's like pretty distressed, I'll tell you, someone that may, you know, someone's gonna like that style.
There's an eye for everyone out there.
They don't care that it's not like on trend for the summer.
So Milko, I think you asked back then if Robert Graham shorts do well, and I don't have an answer that you're gonna like. I don't know too many people selling Robert Graham shorts. It doesn't mean they don't do well, and that doesn't mean you're not gonna find them. It's just not a desirable item as much as a shirt or a sports shirt or a flip cuff or even their short sleeve button ups, they have the limited prints on that are very desirable. But as far as shorts go, even sweaters and some of his polos, they just don't do as good. They're not sought after, and that, it doesn't mean they're not good quality. It just means that nobody's looking for them. So.
Robin said the reason why her shorts were
but someone will find them eventually.
They were uneven apparently. So this is also like the measure twice, cut once method with the jeans when you're trying to cut them, or if you're still new in the practice, she says practicing on them, cut them a little longer to make sure you have even, and then you can slightly take off more length from there and cut off at the knee so you're not pulling as like you cut straight, and then make your cut. It's like less fabric of the whole leg. I hope that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You could cut the knee area, make them shorter, and then cut your shorts. So it'll be easier that way.
All right, so I got one more section for men. What do you got for women?
I have a few more.
So you want me to just finish up and you can wrap?
Want me to do one? I'll do one more.
All right, do one more. Yeah, go
Big
ahead.
hair accessories. Scrunchies have been in. Not little scrunchies, big scrunchies, a big poof, but big hair accessories, whether you tie a loose floppy bow on your ponytail, or they've been making huge scrunchies with bows, big clips, big claw clips, big little clips that have like stuff on it, like 90s clips and stuff, but not small. Think big, anything big, it's in. So if you have that stuff in your closet, it's going to get a lot of traction, I'm going to tell you.
So as far as my last trend, my last list on the summer trend list, I'm sorry, I can't speak right now, is accessories. So we're going to start with the most obvious men's accessory. It's the hats. This year, people are taking a more casual approach to hats. So baseball caps are more on trend right now. Bucket hats are on trend. Ugh. And fedoras are still on trend too. So if you want to dress something up a little more, fedoras, just no pork pies, no flat brim hats, nothing like that. A nice simple straw fedora or a baseball cap is going to do great for you for the summertime. And that'll cover both outfits, dressy and casual. As far as sunglasses go, or shades, we got tortoiseshell and horn rim glasses, which are on trend big. So think those vintage horn rims, those kind of things, the vintage kind of inspired glasses. Square wayfarers and aviators. Aviators are kind of always on trend. They're very popular glasses, but square aviators are square wayfarers are on trend as well, and those are classic glasses too. So those are great.
Classic. Yeah, and it's not just Ray-Bans that make the wayfarers. Oh, Ty guy, he's our baby's teething. He was very chill, and now all of a sudden he's like, yeah. Yeah, it's not just Ray-Bans that make Wayfarer style glasses. I have a pair of Cole Haan in my closet that are Wayfarer. So it doesn't have to be like really expensive brands that are the Wayfarer style. It's a style of glasses as well.
And if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat. We'll get to your questions as they come in. I know, why scrunchies, right?
This is another trend that is kind of carried over. Animal prints. You might have heard that in the winter, Poshmark did like a thing where they do like a Facebook Live and they talk about trends, and animal prints were in. And any print. It's not just leopard print or zebra print. Any print is in, whether it's a dress or short. I have an example. Yesterday night at 10:45, like almost 11 o'clock at night, our time, Eastern time, I activated some of my drafts and I activated Zara shorts. Animal, it's very blown out because of the camera looking at the screen. I already have 15 likes on these. Like I did not even 24 hours, and like by the time I looked at my feed after doing that and sharing the rest of my closet, like I already had 5 likes on it. Like, because it's animal print. So even if it's just a little bit, a lot of it, if you want your whole outfit to be animal print, go for it. Rawr.
Christine asked any brands that are more on trend this summer. So I can tell you what's been selling so far for me, men-wise, brands that have been selling well. My Lacoste's have been selling very well. Lacoste polos, even Polos have been again selling very well. Polo by Ralph Lauren and Lacoste. I just sold 2 polos for $35 a piece. Just the simple polo by Ralph Lauren horse polo. And I sold, I think my last Lacoste polo sold for $38 to $40. Again, I price high, so I get those prices out of it. But those brands are on trend. Tommy Bahama's starting to sell again for me too. So I think they're coming back around. Not so much the Hawaiian prints, but the more silk and wood button classics and the kind of pattern shirts are going to come back around, and they've been selling as well. from you. So
men are like a little easier. I know.
Yeah, men are easy.
Women have crazy looking clothes. You know, you can't just call a dress a dress. So another style of dress that you might see attributes to, think about the 80s. Some of you may have been alive in the 80s. Some of you know what they were, you know, the decade. But an 80s sleeve puff dress, you're going to see, but micro, not like these humongous, you think like 80s prom where they had these big like cupcake poofs hanging off their shoulders, but you're gonna see like summer dresses that aren't sundresses with like little cap sleeves with like light poofing, light poof, like in think 80s. So it's like a modern take on the 80s. Anything from like H&M to Zara to even like high-end
Bryce, I'll get to that in a second. By the way,
doing this little puff area, not all of their clothes, but you'll see it. Now that I've mentioned it, you're gonna be like, that girl has an 80s puff dress.
All right, so Bryce, I'm going to scroll back up here because I just lost that comment.
Bogus return.
Bryce says, I got a hat that was new without tags, covered in dirt, and Poshmark didn't approve the return. So I'm having an issue with Poshmark approving bogus returns. What should I do? So what do you mean by bogus returns? What exactly is going on for as far as bogus returns? Type something in the comments and we'll get into the nitty gritty of this situation.
A color that is on trend. Red-ish hues have been in like rusts and stuff, but now for the summer, think more tangerine, not just orange, but tangerine. Neon was also very in. Neon is continuing to be in, but it's not just all of neon. Neon green, especially, like not like neon green, is carrying over from the neon trend. And then tangerine isn't a neon, but it's a very vivid orange. It's a very boom, I'm tangerine in your face. So those colors, granted, only some people would want to rock them, but
guys, if you're enjoying this content, definitely hit that like button and give us a thumbs up. We'd love it when you guys do that. It means a lot to us.
Yay!
If you're new here, definitely subscribe to our channel. We do videos like this all the time. We're live every Friday. We do Poshmark and Poshmark only on our channel. So if you guys are struggling with Poshmark, ask us a question. We'll answer it. If you are new here tonight's your first show, definitely click the first link in the description. Get on our email list. We send out, just for getting on our email list, we're going to send you out a free 6-part Poshmark workshop that shows you how we run a full-time Poshmark business right out of our house. It's an awesome resource for you guys, and you can't get it on YouTube. So sign up for that. Click that first link in the email and sign up for our email list, and you will get those videos sent to you, as well as emails from us periodically telling you what we're going to be doing in the future. And we have some exciting news coming up, so stay tuned for that.
We have a few people that were born in the 80s,
yeah, so we got
high school in the 80s.
So we got Bryce said they said the Hot Topic mystery box was not as described when the person said they hated the items, even though it was Hot Topic. So that's a tough one. When somebody claims not as described, Poshmark tends to side with them more frequently.
But they do actually look at the description as well, and they have to make a judgment call.
Yeah.
And
when you're selling a mystery box and you say it's a Hot Topic mystery box and then it's sent out and it's not as described, that's why I have a problem with mystery boxes, because there's no protection for you with mystery boxes. Somebody can very easily say this box is not as described. Poshmark is going to side with them, and you're going to get your
because you don't have
back.
Photos.
There's no photos proving what's in the box.
Yes.
If you guys want to do mystery boxes, do the not so mystery boxes, which Karen was talking about. Why don't you tell them what that is?
Not so mystery boxes will show you the brands that you are going to be getting in the box by taking a picture of, like, you know, J. Crew, size whatever. You can't tell exactly what it is. You can tell the color, kind of. So you must kind of make like a what are they called?
And I agree. It is
all the not so mystery size, and say you're getting all 5 of these brands.
It is a bunch of BS that they approve that return, but there's again, when somebody claims an INAD case, it's just like eBay.
Mm-hmm.
They're very serious with that. They think it's because something is inauthentic or whatever the case may be. They're going to side with the buyer on that because of that reason.
Tennessee says bogus return on somebody doesn't like something or it doesn't fit, rather than reposh it, they destroy it and claim it's how it was sent.
Yep.
I have heard horror stories of people
protect yourself,
cutting hunter boots.
Protect yourself. Take pictures of your stuff before you send it out if you think that's going to happen or if it's an expensive item, because if you have pictures and they claim that it was destroyed when they received it, and you can prove to Poshmark that this is how it was when I shipped it, you're gonna win the case.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's
I was reading
tedious
something.
work and
It
nobody
is.
wants to have to
And it doesn't
photograph
it doesn't
everything that's getting shipped
happen
out, but
yeah.
it can help you in a pinch.
I have like an entire what is it, like a photo album on my phone of like things going out. I know some people actually record video and like they keep it on the cloud somewhere and they'll say like shipping and the date or whatever. So because a photo, the photos are time stamped, most of them modern photos. So you can say this was when I shipped it, but a video will actually show more because photos you could just screenshot and timestamp old photos.
So Buffalo Shark reseller, that's not 100% the case. Poshmark will look at the listing. If you've listed measurements and you claim that the measurements are accurate, they're going to look at the original listing. They're going to look at what your title is. They're going to look at what your description is. They're going to look at your measurements, and they're going to give you a case. They're going to give you a decision based off of that information. Like if somebody's claiming that it doesn't fit, and they say and they show the tape measure or whatever that's way off or something like that, you have your proof and your measurements in your listing, and they will take that into consideration.
Listing is attached to the case too. Like when you click on the picture, it'll bring you right to the listing, the sold listing of whatever's in.
But if you guys, here's the bottom line: if you're very diligent with Poshmark, the only cases that you're going to get approved on are going to be the BS where somebody's claiming destroyed. I'm very particular with how I make my listings. I always list my measurements. I always list the size only. I don't list the inseam because the inseams can be changed by hemming the pants. So I don't list an inseam with pants. If it's a 32, 32, I list it as a 32. And then I post the measurements down below. Most of the time, those measurements are going to be 28 to 27 inch inseams because the pants have been tailored. So it protects me that way. I actually just had a case opened up against me the other day where somebody claimed that these pants were a
wrong inseam.
Were the wrong inseam because it stated on the tag that they were a 32. I specifically told Poshmark in the case comments, I purposely left out the inseam measurement on the tag because it was not accurate, and I posted accurate measurements in my listing. Poshmark sided with me, and the person was denied a return, even though the tag stated that the listing was a 32, 32, and the inseam was really only a 28-inch inseam. Because I put measurements in my listing, Poshmark sided with me. If you guys are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing on Poshmark, you're going to win a lot more of your cases.
So here's a fun fact about men's inseams. They are never what they say they are, ever. They're designed that way. So a 32, 32 actually is probably going to measure about a 32, 31 because men's inseams don't start where the legs meet because they have their anatomy there. It's true.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Brand new jeans that are marked 32, 32 or whatever.
About a 30-inch inseam. It's about a 2-inch difference.
It's about 1 to 2 inches depending on the brand. So it's never what it says. But people that wear a 32-inch inseam, are used to whatever it is, whether it be 30 or 31. But fun fact for you, women, we don't really usually do that little inseam thing.
So fine apple, if you say measurements are approximate and somebody claims your measurements are off, then that can lead to a return. Make sure you say measurements are accurate and then take an accurate measurement. Approximate leaves you open for ambiguity, and that's going to create the opportunity for a return on Poshmark.
I have one more, and this is not my thing, but a very relaxed slouchy trouser or a slouchy utility / jogger pant. Kind of think of a jogger pant. You guys know what jogger pants are. They are a form of a sweatpant that has like the ankle cuff to it, not just like an open sweatpant like Adidas used to make. I think they still do. But it has that little ankle cuff to it. Think about that, but not in sweatpant material, but in a lightweight like cotton linen blend, like an actual trouser type material. Those have been coming into the scene. So it's not just that. Add a little slouch to it, not so fitted in the waist. They want them more towards the hips, women. Think about on a hot summer day, a nice khaki colored, very lightweight, not quite swish material, but that very light linen cotton blend in a jogger or a slouchy trouser. This is great for professionals going to work and you want to be trendy seasonally.
All right, guys. So here's the deal.
Trouser.
We got 19 likes right now and 82 people watching. If we can hit 40 likes in 5 minutes, we'll stay on for 5 minutes. If we can hit 40 likes in 5 minutes, I'll give away a mystery box next week.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay.
You guys want to win a mystery box from us? Click that like button.
You're on the clock.
We will pick a winner. We'll pick a winner from we'll pick a winner from the live show actually next week too. We won't pick a winner from our email list. So hit the like button. Let's see what happens. And if we hit 40 likes in 5 minutes, we're good.
The baby.
He's crying.
He's getting teeth. Not a tooth at least. He's gonna be 3 months in a couple days. I forgot what date it was. He's gonna be 3 months in literally like 2 or 3 days. But I put my finger in there and I felt a bump, not protruding yet, not breaking.
We hit it. That was easy enough.
But he's very cranky and he keeps putting his hand and his thumb on a certain side of his mouth. But he won't use teething rings or like the bite toys.
Let's up the ante here. If we hit 80 likes by the end of the timer, I'll give away a course next week too to someone who hasn't had a course yet.
4 minutes, 4 seconds.
And that course is Poshing for Profits, a comprehensive guide on how to use Poshmark to make a full-time living working part-time hours. It's a $200 course. We're selling it. Usually there's a 50% off coupon. So it's a $97 value right now. If we hit 80 likes, I will give away a mystery box and a course to someone that doesn't have it yet. So let's see what we can do.
He does not think that teething is fun.
No, he doesn't.
But every other time I try to put my finger in there to kind of like feel the gums, he just sucks on it so hard. I'm like, give me my finger back. Like a sucker fish. It's like,
And if you guys want more information on the course, get in touch with us on Instagram and we'll talk about it there. Or our email, thethriftyflamingo@gmail.com.
It's so hard, right? So difficult.
Let's see where we at. We're at 50 right now.
Ooh, that went quick.
30 more likes. There's 85 of you watching. We got 3 more minutes. And throw your questions in there too. Throw your questions in the comments. We'll answer questions while we're doing it. You guys are fun.
Amber necklaces for teething? Huh? Oh. No, I got so many things. Like,
how many are we at? We're at 52.
I probably have about 5 different designs of teething things. You know, some you could freeze, some that are like flat, some that are like. He doesn't want any of them. And if he does, I'll hold it. Like, you know, I'll put it in his hand. You put it in his hand and he could grip good. He can't pick something up yet. But he'll just throw it down or drop it. He won't put it to his mouth thinking he can.
25 more people watching this video. Hit that like button. We will give away a course next week and a mystery box. How much time?
2 minutes, 23 seconds.
2 minutes and 23 seconds.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can we do it?
Just wait till he bites my finger.
Where do you source fun jewelry? We don't do a lot of jewelry.
No. You know, I don't, if you can't tell, I don't have my ears pierced. I haven't in a long time. I have never been into jewelry. Like, it's not my thing. You know, even my wedding ring's very simple. It's not.
I saw that earlier, Milko. Sorry about that.
About it. So I usually don't, you know, search for it. I know like Tiffany bracelets and I know of a Pandora. Like, so, that's my jewelry.
Milko, Banana Republic is a decent bread and butter brand. I don't know how their shoes do. I do sell Banana Republic in my closet and I usually get around $25 to $30 for it. I have a couple of their shorts in there right now. I don't know how their shoes do though. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. 61 likes. We're getting there.
Almost there.
I don't know if we're going to hit this.
I never get jewelry to sell, says Bryce. Yeah, I had a pair of earrings that were sterling silver with turquoise stone in it. Very gorgeous little like drop earrings forever. And they were listed like probably below market value for silver. I don't even know, but they were cheap. And I think what happens with jewelry when you have something listed at like $10, if it's like more costume jewelry, nobody wants to pay almost $7 to ship something that's like a little over the shipping price itself.
So Lindy, you know? J. Crew, new at tags or otherwise does do fairly well for me. What?
That was my theory on jewelry.
So J. Crew does do fairly well for me for men. I just picked up a couple of J. Crew shirts the other day. Those are another pair of bread and butter shirts that I can probably get $25 to $35 for if I price them right. So they will sell.
Whoa, my son has sensory issues, and I got him a necklace that looks like a Lego that he can chew. Like the binky. We have him a tethered binky because it was always getting thrown or going somewhere, so we tether it to him, and he loves it. Now,
that's Vineyard Vines for Target Fine Apple. It's not going to be the same as Vineyard Vines. It's not going to sell the same as Vineyard Vines. Their
10
Target
seconds.
Their Target stuff always sells, you know, like an average Target item of clothing will sell for. You're not going to get major profit out of that stuff. But it's good to know that they have it there. And if you can find it, there's the time where we hit 63. So sorry, guys, no course. But definitely a mystery box next week. If you can find Vineyard Vines at Target and you can pick it up cheap. You might be able to flip it depending on if it sells out.
I
so.
have sold for Target.
Yeah, you sold Hunter
I
for
sold
Target.
Hunter for Target. I didn't go to Target and source it because I know that was a thing. Resellers like storm Target the moment they open on like the releases of certain, like the Lily Pulitzer and the Hunter, and they like bought everything, and it's like a higher price because it was like a collaboration. So you're paying like $35 for like a little wristlet, like wallet, and just for the name, and all these resellers bought it and they jacked up the prices, and then no one bought it because it was like everywhere.
So Gabby, our
Except for
favorite
Target.
items for me to source are any high-end jeans and polos right now. I love the polos. They're selling really well for me. I'm getting 35 to 40 bucks out of my polos. So I'm happy with them. I can pick them up for $5 and make 35 bucks on them. I'm glad with that. And
he has so many. You get them a lot.
I get them a lot. I pick them up. I just pick them up.
And they flip a lot. And I know this because whenever I'm wrapping, I hate polos because they all kind of look the same when they're in the bag. They all have, like, there's nothing really distinguishing about them.
I think the cheapest price I ever got on a polo was $28 too. So, and that was the lowest I went. And that was when I was pricing a little lower. So
yeah, it's all about pricing at a range where people aren't going to be like, what, how much do they want for a polo, and keep on going, but not so low that that's all you want from it.
Yeah.
If you price at what you actually want from it, you're going to undersell yourself because you're going to get an offer. You're not going to be able to give offers, so
Lisa Goldman, send us a message on Thrifty on Instagram later on tonight. If you want us to take a look at your Lily Pulitzer stuff, we might buy it off of you if you want to give it to us.
I think Lily Pulitzer, it depends on
what it is. Yeah, I want to take a look at it. If you want to get rid of it, we'll give you a decent price on it. If you want to get in touch with us, we'll take a look at it.
Those Lily Pulitzer shorts I got the other day. Remember you said Lily P. He knew the bright. It's hard not to notice her bright floral patterns. Yeah. And I sold them in
Karen does very well with Lily Pulitzer.
But I barely find it.
Yeah, so if you want to get rid of it, give us a message. We'll take a look at it. Guys, that's gonna do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to us. If we didn't get to your questions, leave them in the comments and we'll answer them in the comment section. Check us out next Friday. We'll be live at 8:30 again. Until then, you guys have a great night, and we will see you next week. Next week, we're picking a mystery box winner right from the chat. We'll let you know what to do, and we'll figure it out. You guys have a great night. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.